Alpha, read as a stage. Get me 3 reviewers with attitude.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys. Woo!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the TokenPants.
What's going on, y'all?
Me, Nancy Pence, and our friend Mathu.
How y'all doing?
And we're here to review Power Rangers.
Go Power Rangers! All right, so if you're looking for a spoiler-free quickie review, just, did we like it, did we not, should you go see it, please skip to this time code right here.
It's in my chest.
Right on his chesticles. That way you can not have spoilers. If spoilers are okay with you, then stay around and listen to our lovely, delicious Mighty Morphin review.
Delicious. Oh, did you just come up with that?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'll go first. I want to talk about 2 things. Something I liked and something I didn't like. I didn't like the slow pace of the film. I think that more than, I'd say, close to 3/4 of the film is spent with them trying to figure out how to be a Power Ranger and trying to activate their suits. I didn't like that. I thought there was so much that they put in that movie that could have been cut out and the story wouldn't have changed at all. I thought there was a lot of wasted moments. And I get they were trying to make this real world set because they're trying to make Power Rangers more realistic.
They weren't realistic before?
Yeah, not at all. But, it is what it is. What I liked, there's a sequence towards the middle of the movie where they actually hit the old Power Rangers theme song and reassemble a scene from the opening of the TV show. I love that.
That was fun.
What about you, Matthew Burton?
For me,
Social security number.
one thing I did not like was there were scenes in the movie where they took the focus off the suits. Anytime the Rangers were in their Zords, their faceplates were open. Which, if anybody knows the show, the only time you see a Power Ranger's face is usually when they're not morphed. It's few and far between that a Ranger does not have their helmet on, and Zordon makes it clear that their identity is supposed to be secret, so it doesn't make sense for the faceplate to be open. One thing that I did like is, like Chris said, they try to make it a little bit more realistic. They put a little bit more backstory to the Power Rangers story and made it a little bit more coherent, because Power Rangers has never been known for being that great of a story.
It was always for the fight scenes.
Always.
You always wanted to see that sword hit like the thing and
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sparks, man, those sparks.
kind of disappointed we didn't see any of that this time around. I would have loved to be like, sparks! That's it. That is it. I did like the suits. I like that they gave it a little bit more of a backstory to make it make more sense as to how they become the Power Rangers or how they find each other. I did feel like it was slow paced with the actual, the new characters becoming the Power Rangers. I do agree with you on that. They could have done a lot more. There's a lot of things that but with every movie, that just didn't make sense. You have in the movie 11 days to get ready. I doubt that you can take 11 days and be a master at any fighting style. So that to me was kind of unrealistic. And then, does no one know how to do CPR in this movie?
For real.
Does no one know how to do CPR? They were just like, please, please, please. And you're like, if you compress his chest a little bit, that might help.
Yeah,
but,
man. I was like, you just let homeboy die!
For real. And not only that.
Breathe in his mouth, bitch! God damn!
No! Not only that, but there was, just to me, it was, first of all, the kid was not underwater for 5 minutes. He was underwater for maybe 2, unless he went into the water and took a deep breath of water. He wouldn't have been
But I don't even think
dead.
it was 2 minutes. I think it was 30 seconds.
He wasn't in the water long enough for him to be
Hey,
dead.
man, you don't know his life. Maybe he's got poor lung capacity. Who cares that 20 minutes before they held their breath for 40 minutes?
Because, Matt, if he had poor lung capacity...
Does it matter that they went through a mile-long fucking swim to get down to
They swam through an entire lagoon to get to the ship.
I actually forgot about that.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Hey, man, super lungs don't work when you're scared, maybe.
Okay, I'll take that.
I do think Elizabeth Banks did really good as
I liked her
Rita. She was very convincing in her role.
She was sexy evil.
Yeah, she was really actually kind of creepy
Yeah.
I wouldn't say sexy.
I was sexy.
I was kind of sad though.
Part where her
because I
butt
did
was
like
out.
the
I was
old
like,
Rita.
yeah.
I always thought she was very entertaining.
You know that lady died?
No.
That actress died. Yeah, that's sad, right?
I didn't know this was going to be a depressing movie.
Yeah, thanks for bringing us down.
I'm sorry. Another thing that I did like was the powers that they had without the costumes, because in the original show, the only time they really had their powers was when they were in costume. And the power kind of changes their bodies to kind of, I guess, prepare them for what they're going to be dealing with. So that's pretty cool.
It would have sucked if they didn't have those powers and they trained with those rock monsters. Oh man, that would have been dead.
I do think that the rock monsters were okay, but I've seen rock monsters in other stuff. They were supposed to be the putties, which is like the expendable bad guy in the original Power Rangers show. This is what the old putties look like. This is what they look like now. I think there could have been a middle ground to where they wouldn't have to have a huge budget every movie, because it should have just been a physical person that they could fight.
It would have been a person just in like a giant like fat costume, but like with rocks on top of it.
No, like just more human like. That way they can have better fight scenes.
Yeah, I think they were trying to make them scarier, more other, by having like all the extra appendages and like the not exactly lined up faces.
Overall, I would say this is a good movie. It's fun to go see, especially if you're an old school Power Ranger fan and you love the old show and you grew up with it. You're gonna like the movie. I've had to give it out of a 10. I'd definitely give it like a 7 out of 10. Definitely entertaining, even though there are a bunch of things in the movie that you're like, what the hell? But I think this was the best we could kind of hope for a Power Rangers movie without it sucking. At
least it wasn't Ivan News, man.
I agree. Overall, I think it was a good movie. It could have had better character development, and it could have had more I wanted to know what happened after the big fight. But overall, good movie. I would say go watch it.
I say the same. I don't give it a 7. I give it maybe a 6.5. Just because there were things that they could have done better. Like the montage with them training, that could have been a good way to bring the characters together, but they chose another very short scene to try to do that, which doesn't make sense for people that have only known each other for a total of 10 days. But yeah, I would definitely say go see it. It definitely brought back all kinds of nostalgic stuff for me.
Yeah.
The only thing that they missed was the communicator watch. That was it.
Zordon!
But and teleporting. They didn't teleport. They had to swim to the base.
Maybe they'll introduce teleporting later.
Maybe.
They did open it up for a second movie.
They did.
Very clearly, it was like, we're gonna be back.
Oh yeah, they were hella ready. Like they obviously already got the contract signed.
Yeah, they were like, don't worry, we got more.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for our review of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Well, actually, it's just called Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Make sure you check it out. Make sure you like and subscribe below. Comment below.
That's also on my chest.
Yes.
Oh, is that where it's the chest? That's where you would put it. Yeah.
Make sure to comment below if you have any ideas, any things you want to see us review. Tell us what you think. Also, click that little bell for notifications so every time we drop a video, you know first. Mm-hmm. All right, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, wait, guys. Did you hear that?
What?
Guys, Zoran's calling.
Oh.
It's morphin' time!
Go, go, Power Rangers!
It's morphin' time!
We gotta go.
I don't know what we're doing. Why did you do the comment?
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's what they do?
It's morphins! Wait, one more time. No, wait, no. No.